Hi, hello, welcome to Kate and Kajira Gaming. Welcome if you are new, you can call me KK, and today we're starting a brand new series where I am doing Valley Tours. I'm so excited to be able to offer these to the community and to explore everyone's valley and give everyone the attention that they deserve. So let's go ahead and let's check out our first Valley Tour. Alright, and I am in. Here I am. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Yeah, I'm a bit weirdly dressed today.
I'm actually surprised I'm in my normal touring outfit. I thought the last time when I logged off I was in my outfit for this week's Stream Snaps. What is the best time to be touring? This was at night, right?
Probably for the majority of the stuff that I've done, yeah.
Okay, let me switch it to nighttime. There we go. Alright, and here we are in the nighttime. Alright, which way? Ooh, where is my... Here it is. Okay.
Which way are you wanting to go?
Well, which way do you want to go first? I'm just gonna follow you.
Any way you want.
Um,
I don't even know why I'm yawning. I'm not even tired.
I guess we can start going that direction and then just circle around.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so this side is where usually stuff would be in the plaza. But like I said, because I haven't seen many people use Forgotten as a main area, I decided to just wing it and be completely different. So I moved everything up to here with regards to the stores and the restaurant, and obviously the market stalls.
They look great, especially with like walking through here at night with everything lit up.
Yeah, well, I decided to kind of do the pathway kind of like an eerie green color, just to kind of blend it all in, and put Jack in the corner with his pumpkin patch.
Now I know I've already toured. Did you add more to your pumpkins, or is that the same amount as last time?
That's the same 253.
I know you sent me the image of what you have listed everywhere.
Yes. So I've quite a lot of pumpkins. Um, I decided to move Merlin up here as well because obviously I thought he fit the theme a bit better up here because you've got obviously Fairy Godmother and Jack up here. So I thought he belonged up here compared to down in the meadow. Apart from the green around his house, I feel it kind of fits better up here.
I think even with the green, it fits because it kind of reminds me of like so even in like dark damp forests, you'll still see like moss and stuff covering everything.
Yeah, well, that's true. I didn't think of it that way. Um, then if we go over here, obviously we can't get rid of those crystals, so I made them kind of fit the theme of Jack's garden. The one addition that is in Jack's garden from the last time visited is the Zero headstone, but because I actually bought that out of the premium shop.
Oh, you just got it this go around?
Yeah,
Did you know that
so it was a toss-up between the Zero or the car because I didn't have enough moonstones, and
on Zero.
I I adore Zero, so I wanted Zero.
Did you know that this is an interactable companion house?
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so once we're out of multiplayer mode, it acts just like the that yellow companion house over there that you can assign stuff to.
Oh, that's a good thing to know. That I didn't know. And then I just put those coffee bushes there to kind of fill the space because that was just literally an empty corner. But this corner is my corner. So the house. Um, I'm going to be putting probably more pets here, but I'll have to see because I did hear that if you put too much pets in one area, it can get a bit laggy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know.
So I don't want to kind of crash my game out every time I'm trying to get in. So I'm still debating whether to add more pets.
Do you just have the
Um,
one house aside from Zero's new house?
yeah, just the one pet house for the moment. I decorated around the pond because it was a bit bland, but I still obviously needed access to like fish and stuff. So I kind of left this area as my fishing area
I said this
and just
last time.
decorated around.
Yeah, I said this
Yeah.
last time, and I'll say it again. I love what you did with having these like giant rocks here, these big ones. Like, I love these big rocks by this pond.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about getting maybe rid of those and adding more of the thorns, but they kind of bulk out the area a bit better than the thorns, I think.
Yeah, could you? Cause oh no, the thorns aren't one square. I was gonna say maybe like squeeze them in, but I guess not.
The thorns are like three in a row, so
Yeah.
they're kind of like the bigger lampposts where they're three in a row. So the thorns are three in a row, kind of. Um, Obviously this is my spawning area with the wishing well. Just have it close to the house. And this was going to be my farming area. But because we can't move the thorn tree house, I just moved the farm area elsewhere. But kept these to have them basically kind of fill out the space, but have at least a bit of a farming area. So between those, if I was to plant the pumpkins in there, that would be about 500 pumpkins.
Wow. And right now that's a
But
lot of asparagus.
I'm trying to grow my like all my vegetables to have them stockpiled. So that's still the asparagus. I just haven't got around to farming yet.
How much dark wood did you have to collect to make all these fences?
Oh, over 300.
What? That's a lot. That must have
And
taken you forever.
there's obviously these dark fences and the dark fences by Jack's.
Yeah, that must have taken you forever because we only get like what, 8 every 20 minutes?
Yeah, we get 8 every 20 minutes, but I kind of worked out a trick with the wood. So if we go this way, this is obviously the back end, but because we can't move that tree house, I put Fairy Godmother here with like a little gazebo area just outside the front of her house. And then I made this my tree area and just like foraging. But I worked the trick out with the trees that if you leave the dry wood that spawns and lift the dark wood, it won't keep respawning the dry wood, it'll just keep respawning the dark wood.
Ooh, smart.
So I literally just go around and lift all the dark wood and leave all the dry wood lying. And then I obviously put Remy's restaurant here as well, since it's the main area. And
Nice.
around here gives me enough room for everything else to spawn, like the ginger and, everything.
I love the way that the restaurant and Scrooge's shop just glows in here.
Well, I was wanting Remy's restaurant to face the way the shop was facing, but because the pond is there, it would sit, but you wouldn't be able to enter it. So I put it at like the sideways and just made the rest of it kind of like an outdoor sitting area.
It definitely fits.
And I didn't want the usual normal tables because it's up in the Forgotten Lands, so I just added those instead.
They definitely fit the theme up here.
And if we want to go this way, maybe? Yeah, this way. This is just a mixture of everything because it was originally where I had the multiplayer area, with all like the resources and things. So I made it into like just a relaxing waterfall kind of area. And if I'm doing stuff in sunlit, I've put a campfire kind of in the corner here with the bench.
I like the
And
use of the bamboo trees.
I've used them quite a lot in this area, which you'll see because they bulk out so much room and they also really fit the theme. So I have a workbench in this area too, which I've hid with this divider. It's just hid in the corner.
Very smart to have a workbench in close to each biome.
Well, it saves me always going back to the Forgotten Lands, so um, I made this just obviously the entrance from the plaza. I just put the bushes there to kind of bulk out because it was really empty. I made this my spawn area for sunlit, and it was very boring with just the well. So I added the waterfalls with the, I think it's the Cinderella? Yeah, Cinderella lights.
Very nice symmetry there. It looks really good. I can now see some glowing lights in your plaza. I'm so excited to go down there.
Oh yeah, the plaza has had a full workover from the last time you were here. And so has the meadow.
And we've got your treasure island started.
Yes, the Treasure Island, that's going to be the whole multiplayer area there. And then I did not have a clue where to put her because she was originally on the beach. And I didn't like her on the beach. So I thought she would fit more here. And in her dialogue, she's constantly going on about get-togethers. So I made this little like get-together area with the DJ box, the table, just this little pond because it looked kind of cute. And this is the dance floor,
It works very,
which
very
is
well for Mirabelle.
that's obviously different flooring, just to kind of differentiate. Yes, this is the dance floor. Not that you can dance or anything, obviously, but you know, you never know in the future.
That would be nice to give us different types of emotes without having to go into the camera mode.
Yeah, that would be cool. And then if we go round here, I made this the tree area in this biome.
Little tree farm.
And again, I've just been leaving the dry wood and picking up the other to farm that, as I have a lot of dry wood. And then in here, this was pretty much just empty, so I made this a cute little like hidden picnicky kind of area.
With your little flower lamp.
Yes, I love those flower lamps.
They are a very fantastic addition.
They're really cute. They kind of fit in almost everywhere. If we go this way, this is another pumpkin patch,
And how many pumpkins
which
are in this one?
I think it was 325.
Very rich.
It was obviously that big space after I had done the layout of the path and I was running out of kind of ideas because I knew where I wanted to put certain characters' houses. So there was this big patch and I couldn't honestly think of what to do with it. And everybody always needs pumpkins.
Yes, you're
So
definitely pumpkin rich.
I'm very pumpkin rich. So I turned it into a pumpkin patch. And my husband has started playing now. So to get my husband's money up, I've been giving him a lot of pumpkins.
Just make sure he does the mini quest on his own. Don't help him with that clay. We all had to suffer through it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Then if we go over here, there's more bamboo. I do love my bamboo in this area. And those big mossy trees.
It looks great, and you don't really see many valleys that use the bamboo and sunlit.
Oh, I loved it because it gave a really nice backing behind the waterfalls as well. It kind of tied the waterfalls in where the waterfall didn't just end at the top of the waterfall, you know, it extended to like trees. I've made this kind of like a picnicky chill out area where there's obviously the cooker and the waterfalls and the Nala waterfall in that corner.
I love her waterfall. It is just so pretty.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. And there's like a little nook over here. Obviously, you can't interact with it or anything, which kind of sucks, but it was just for the kind of decoration for the chill out area. And then I put Scar over here in the corner by himself.
With the little wildebeest bones.
Well, they seemed very Scar, so I kind of just added them in.
Found a picture.
And then I obviously put a divider because I wanted him to feel kind of like, not that he can feel, but I wanted it to feel like that he was kind of secluded from everything else.
No, Scar, you cannot join the party.
Pretty much. There was, the last time you were here, there was a red bench here, but I'll get rid of that. I'm thinking about maybe adding something else here. I'm not too sure what though. Maybe some bushes or something like that. And then if we go up in here, this was this bit that you liked previously, the little like picnic
Yeah.
nookie corner.
I love this area, especially with the waterfall.
Well, I put the waterfall and the bamboo there because it was the back of Scar's house. And it wasn't very nice on the eyes, so to speak.
It definitely, like, they all blend together really nicely.
Yeah, well, once I'd done that, and obviously the first thing that I always do before well, usually what I always do is do the path layout around the biome before placing like everything else, so that I can see what's kind of left and the areas and the size of the areas. But this was just completely blank, and after I'd put the waterfalls there, I just thought maybe like a camping kind of area.
The addition of
And
kills me.
his statue is just, it sat better than it did on the beach, so I put it kind of just to fill a gap. But I think this over here where I put like Simba and Nala's, this is kind of my favorite spot in the sunlit. Just where her pond and like the rocks kind of just ties in with their house.
Yes, I definitely love this rock cluster that's here. It fits a lot, like in the whole like savannah, like Pride Rock
Yeah.
area.
Well, I wasn't too sure with it being the palm trees because it was one of the beach ones, but when I put it down and kind of looked at it all kind of together, it kind of fit in, you know. So obviously I've left this for fishing, so there's the gap for fishing. But that would be my sunlit.
And then of course the wall of waterfalls.
Yes, I was going to put the wall of waterfalls on both sides of this path, but I thought it would be too claustrophobic looking. That was before I originally obviously made this the multiplayer kind of market. So the path originally was going to have the waterfall the whole way down both sides.
That would be cool.
But whenever I started doing it, it kind of felt like claustrophobic when you were walking down. Plus, it would make you want to really go to the bathroom because you just hear the constant water.
Yeah.
Um, you haven't seen this. This was obviously completely
Not. Little
a
sneak peek from
mess.
standing here. Oh my goodness.
I honestly haven't even seen. I haven't seen this myself at nighttime. I've done this all for like during daytime, just the layout and stuff. But obviously it was a mess the last time we were here, and I was talking about making it into a farm. So
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
I did the little, obviously the patchwork path and just to have different paths, and put the another light. This is still the same as when you came the last time, apart from it has additional lights.
You have a random book over here.
Yeah, that seems to be a bug. I accidentally dropped that book and it won't let me pick it up. So it's moved from the Forgotten Lands down into that corner so that it's hidden because it annoys my OCD that I can't pick it up.
That's so weird. I didn't even know they had like single books. Well, I should say the single books like that, 'cause the only single book I found is the one that's open.
Yeah, no, I don't even know where it came from. So this farm has, obviously I couldn't fit every crop like I wanted to, but it's different vegetables in every crop, like every square. So it goes right the whole way around. Oh, that I forgot to move those lights. And obviously, the mushroom, whenever you were here the last time, the mushroom house was in the glade. But making this into the farm, I kind of thought that it might have fat better up here. So I moved up to here,
Definitely digging
kind of.
the wrought iron lamps.
So, um, I found this big massive fountain and thought it would look pretty, kind of as a centerpiece up here.
Now, if only they'd fix the bug where there's no the water's not working in it.
Yeah, hopefully they fix that. And it was just grey and boring looking, so I just put the variety of bushes around the outside of it. Um, I moved all my trees and my bushes to obviously here because of the farming. So the majority of my trees and bushes are now in the plaza.
There's a pixel shard over there. I am digging that this is a farm area. Um, Even like the valley walkthroughs and stuff that I watch on YouTube, they don't ever have this as a farm. It's always like a, and I'm guilty of it too, like a cityscape or something. But this looks great, and it looks so huge with all
Yeah,
the
that's
buildings
the
here.
thing, like I've always seen everybody's main area is plaza and meadow. No matter every farm well, valley that I've went to, you spawn in at the plaza or the meadow. So I thought, the brightness is not me. I'm very like blacks and purples and gothy, dark and dingy. So there's no point in me having like my main areas that I'm always going to be in bright and sunny,
Yeah.
you know. But I turned this whole area basically into the farm. And again, I just put a camp in the corner for if I'm working and doing stuff and need meals and it's just a little chill out area. I seem to have this running theme where every area that biome that I'm doing just has a chill out area.
You gotta sit somewhere. So how many
So
of each plant are in these square little areas?
the big ones here is 35. So these bigger squares is 35. This one here is 20. Obviously because it was like in an awkward kind of spot. Um, this one here, I think this one is like 25. Just kind of the odd numbers to fill the gaps. And then those ones over where we first came down, they're lots of 20. Because they're obviously the smaller squares.
Yeah, that is a lot of farming. But you'll never run out of ingredients, though.
Well, no, I like that they're all fully grown and they're all just sitting popping, you know, just for the look of it, even if I never do harvest them. But most likely I'll use a lot of cotton. So, and then the next new area you haven't seen yet, because it was a mess also, is the meadow.
All right, lead the way whenever you're ready.
Um, it's very bushy. So, obviously I need access to the rocks. So these are all just surrounded with bush. I moved Donald back to this pond.
He's in this pond at my place, too.
And because I didn't want to fish at the front of Donald's, I added like the cattails and things to the front of the pond. I'm still trying to work out what I want to do with the rest of his kind of like garden. I'm not too sure what I want to do in here just yet. So I've fenced the area at least. And I couldn't decide on a color for his lights, so he's got multicolored lights. This is obviously meant to be the main entrance area. So this is just all kind of bushed out. And I didn't want to keep constantly using the Cinderella lights over and over and over again because they seem to be becoming a favorite for like steps and stuff entrances. So I put a balloon arch instead,
This is a very pretty picture right here.
which I'm still not sure about the balloon arch because I'm not a very like balloon archy person, but we'll see how long it lasts.
I think it fits. I feel like they do need to give us different arches though. So I think
Yeah,
all
it
we
would be
have is
so
this
nice
one
if
and
you
the
had completely different arches.
yeah, I think the only arches we have are this one and the fairy godmother lamps and then the oh, what is the other one? I think it's the wrought iron Mickey one. Oh, and the
Yeah,
trellis.
the raw iron one that, yeah, there's the raw iron. Um, so that stupid clock that took so many resources I put there.
The bane of our existence.
Yes, and this was basically just an empty spot, and I'm trying to watch my numbers because I have so much decorating still to do, and I didn't want to just push it out, so I fell for the trusty picnic area again. And obviously, there's room to still kind of do the fishing in that pond back there. So, because now that I've put Donald in here, the fish just constantly spawn at the back end, thankfully. So this is yet again another picnicky kind of area. Um, I took you the wrong direction, but we'll go up this way anyways. um, so this is the pathway from Donald's, obviously. Um, I haven't got to put anything in Goofy's garden yet. I only did this today, so because this was just a big empty grass patch after I had placed all the houses and done all the decorating.
This looks adorable here. I wish they would fix these water fountains though.
Yeah. So I hid the workbench behind Goofy's house
Oh, I didn't even see
and
that there.
just turned this into like a kind of sit and relax kind of garden corner because it literally was just a big patch of green and I wanted to make it kind of useful.
That little sitting area is so cute.
And then obviously Mickey and Minnie who have to be beside each other.
I love how you did the pathway up to their house.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to kind of leave it just blank, and I didn't want to put the overall path in like to the houses. So I just made that a kind of a little bit different to
It's very cute.
differentiate. I made this area here just for Woody's house. I still want to kind of add some more stuff to his garden, but I don't have many Toy Story things. Maybe add the aliens, I'm not too sure.
This carousel looks really, really nice up here.
Well, I have Buzz in the forest, who was originally in the plaza the last time you came. I haven't got him decorated yet though, but I've moved him to the forest to kind of make his camper van into like a camping kind of area, with like a cooker and maybe a bench and some other wee bits, but I haven't got it done yet. This is the other pathway, obviously, from the stairs. That back there with the trellis and the tree was just an empty spot because of the gaps between the steps and the rocks.
You have the
So I
balloon.
just made that lots of trees.
I'm so jealous you have the up balloon. I hate that I missed that Star Pass because I didn't start playing until like September of this of 23. It's like I missed out
Yeah.
on all the cool Star Pass.
Well, that was what I haven't paid for a Star Pass. So I've basically anything that I do have is from earning the stuff for free and being able to buy the stuff that isn't on the premium. I'm hoping that the next Star Pass I'll see what's maybe in it and I'll maybe buy it. Other than that, it'll probably be a Halloween thing for me.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're
Um,
doing a Star. I should say, from what they've said, we'll see if it actually happens. They're supposed to be doing a Star Pass with each update.
well, hopefully.
So I think that the updates that they've given us is out till like, as of right now, I think summer. So counting all of them, we should be getting like 6 more Star Pass between this coming Wednesday and the summer. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a quite a lot. I just wanted Goofy stall out of the way, so I put him here in this corner beside that balloon. And then this area is just honestly random. Because I had such a big, massive gap and couldn't think of what else to have. Because I didn't want it just cluttered with trees and bushes.
I love these bushes. They're like rainbow bushes all the way down.
Yes, so this was another empty spot over here where I put the stage. So I just put that there for now. Obviously, Remy's house is over there in the corner, just by itself. So there's nothing here. So I'm trying to kind of think about what I could maybe have beside his house, or just leave it empty and leave it the way it is. Because I'm still going to need areas for obviously the biome stuff to spawn.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this area here is literally just this is what happens when I get bored randomly because there's nothing else to put somewhere.
I just love the rainbow bushes. Like that is so cute. It's just so bright and
Uh,
fun.
yeah, well, I thought, like every biome seems to have its own bush, but I can never just keep one bush in one biome. Um, and then obviously I put Wally over here. So he's next to his garden.
This is such a cute little area.
And I put some of the, obviously, like the raspberry bushes and normal bushes there beside, and put the well for spawning into this area just behind his fence.
This is so pretty.
But this is what I've got done so far. I did start on well, Frosted Heights, but I haven't got much of it done.
I'm very thankful you invited me back for a second tour after the first disaster I had.
Oh, I don't mind. I
Oh, it looks
honestly.
so great seeing the growth from like the first time I was here till now.
Well, yeah,
Loving
because
this
you
Pleasantville.
only there was only what, Sunlit and Forgotten that I had managed to get finished.
Yeah, it's only been like I think a week since I've been here. You've got a lot done.
Yeah. So obviously, there's still Beauty and the Beast corner. Um, but this is kind of the layout that I've went for at the moment. The cottage core kind of house and Buzz in that corner. So I'm gonna make this corner a camping kind of looking corner. And then I've moved Sugar Plum, as I call her, over to this patch. So I'm actually thinking about dividing this area in half because obviously you've got Elsa's house over here,
They did her dirty. They could have done a better house for her than a cave.
right? So I'm thinking about dividing this area maybe in half, where half of it's going to be for like the sweet kind of theme, and then the other half, or maybe a quarter of it, to tie in with the cave is going to be snow kind of theme. Because they did do her dirty with her just having a cave. So I think she deserves a bit more than a cave
Right?
decoration.
They gave Anna an ice palace. That no, that should have been Elsa's home. Like Anna
Well,
gets
that's
the
what I
Arendelle
thought as
Castle.
well. Yeah. And then if we go up here, there's not been much done to it, obviously. But I've started working on this area.
This looks so cute up here.
So obviously you'll come up from here, and then of course I've got the little comfy picnic nook corner. But that is all I've done so far up here. And this corner, I was thinking about maybe having it where stuff from this area, whenever I open for multiplayer, maybe just putting them in here.
This would be a cool little treasure island area too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking maybe depending on how many slots I've got left after I'm done decorating, obviously, about maybe making a treasure island kind of area in each biome for the stuff from each biome.
That would be cool.
You know.
What's your item limit? It's 3,000, right?
No, I turned the extra on, so it's the 6,000,
Nice.
but at the moment, I don't even think I'm over 3,000. At the moment, I'm on 2,887.
Yeah, I still have Forgotten Lands in the Glade to still do, and I'm almost hitting, I think, 4,500 or 5 grand.
Yeah.
And I still have 2 biomes to do. Like I'm I'm struggling. But 90% of my stuff is like all the trees and stuff, so I'd have to
See,
pluck some trees.
90% of, well, I would say at least 90% of mine is the trees or the bushes because they bulk out the area so much.
Hmm.
And if it's not the trees and the bushes, it's the pathways. And then you sometimes look at the area and you're like, that's too many paths, but only have a certain amount of limit to play with. But
My
that is as far as I have got.
They look great. I'm so excited to see what they're all gonna look like at the end. I love what you've shown me so far, and even like your progress over here with what you plan on doing. Like you've got a great vision going on.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about that side half. I'm gonna try and do all the like the candy flooring over in her half, and then I, you can't have snow paths, which is weird. Because I was hoping for like just plain snow on Elsa's side.
There is
But
the what is it? Snowy brick, I think is what it is.
yeah, that's what I've been using up here, the snowy brick. That's what I'll maybe have to use on Elsa's.
I'm surprised they
And she
don't do
can't
like
have just
snow
plain
piles.
snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this stuff right here. Just this is a path.
Yeah, if it was plain snow like this, it would be a lot more better for the Elsa kind of zone.
Hmm.
I may just have to use this stone path then, just to kind of make the division, and I'll have to see what comes out. I literally do it out of boredom, and it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
So how long have you been playing DLV?
I've been playing from it came out,
Oh wow.
but I took a really long break in it So I only started playing properly, bearing in mind that includes doing the mini quest. So that's how much, like, from November. So just before Christmas.
And do you have the DLC, or do you just have the base game?
I've only got the base game at the moment. I do want the DLC though, because obviously I've completed all the quests for the base game,
I think so.
including the Ursula bundle, all her quests. I've done all that. The only bundle I don't have is the Wally bundle. So every quest with regards to the base game, including all Buzz's annoying quests with
Including
the
finding all the
aliens,
yeah, finding all those stupid aliens everywhere.
yeah, that one's even complete. So I've opened all the doors. Everybody's level 10. Ursula is level 10. All her quests are done. All I literally have left to do on the game is decorate. I have no more quests to do until I buy the DLC.
Awesome. Well, in 3 days the update drops.
Yes, and it's the Monsters Inc. one, so I'm gonna have to find a spot for that new house as well.
I'm so excited to see what house they're gonna have because they we already
Yeah,
got their
hopefully
apartment as
it's.
a premium skin, so they got to go
Yeah, see, I
somewhere.
haven't got that yet.
I love the apartment skin. I just did a like a full decoration of it, and then
Yeah, see, the
tomorrow,
apartment skin would be ideal next to Remy's in the meadow for me.
yes, definitely would fit there.
So if you play Dreamlight Valley on the Game Pass and really want to get into the game, you run the risk of not being able to access the game if you don't buy it when they take it off Game Pass.
Oh man, I didn't realize they were gonna take it off. Oh, that would be
Well,
very
they usually
scary.
get games, they don't always keep, which is what sucks about the Game Pass. They always eventually take games off the Game Pass. Because there's been games that I've played on Game Pass before that they've eventually, oh, this is going to be leaving soon. Where if I like the game enough, I have to then go and buy the game.
That's so dumb, especially with how much we pay for Game Pass monthly. It's like you would make more off of me just letting me pay monthly to the Game Pass.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense, especially with the amount of like games you can get on Game Pass and things.
Everything that you've done is fantastic, and the layout that you have for the upcoming biomes is stunning. Like I can't wait to see what they look like in the end. 'Cause I love like your use of like all the different lights and the bushes.
Yeah, well, I'm still not sure about the Beauty and the Beast corner, but
I think
we'll
it looks
see how it goes.
I think it looks great. Like the trees like lining that oh gosh, what the iron fencing. Like it
Yeah.
definitely kind of makes it feel like you have to go through kind of like in the movie, you have to go through the woods to get to.
Well, that's what I was kind of maybe thinking for the pathway to there is like the rest of this, but obviously I need to watch my item count because if I put a lot into one biome, it's gonna mean another biome kind of suffers.
Yeah, I think that's my current problem with my peaceful meadow is because I made it a overgrown meadow, so like there's so there's so many trees and bushes.
Well,
Same with
that's what I was
plants.
kind of gonna go for with the meadow, and then there was just so much space to fill with bushes and trees, and I was just like, this is gonna take up so many like item counts. But I've got an idea in my head for the Elsa area. It's just whether it's gonna work.
You'll
So
need
I'll have
to
to see.
figure it out. I would love to see photos.
Yeah, no worries. I can let you know.
I'm
I'll
excited to see what
you
you do
can
with
come
that
and see
area.
it if you want.
I would love to see what you do with that area.
But I think it's definitely gonna be a divided area over here because of um the two houses, there's two sweet houses, like the candy area and then the Elsa area. So I think it's definitely gonna be divided. It's just working out how to get like show that division.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I know our community is excited. I can't wait to see what you do with this area. I want to thank you again so much for doing this again. A, because I'm late for like the second time because I slept through my alarm.
No,
And
you're
then,
fine. Time zone.
so I am so thankful you let me come back here and tour this again since I messed up the audio on the first one. And I got to see how much you've grown in a week. It looks great.
Boredom does. I may be the odd one and maybe make the forest area like the neighborhood. You never know.
That'd be definite change from what everyone else is doing.
But that's what everything I've seen is Meadow Plaza, and I cannot emphasize enough how much I hate the sunlight.
Well, all right, my darling, I'm going to thank you again so much for letting me tour your valley. I am so thankful I got to do this again. And I hope
No,
you
you're
have a
fine.
fantastic rest of your week. And I will catch you around the group when everybody's going to be hyping it up on Wednesday.
Yes, no problem. I shall talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you soon. And that completes our valley tour. There are so many great ideas in this valley, and I hope you guys are finding some inspiration to do yours as well. I do want to give a huge shout out to the Dreamlight Valley Adults After Dark Facebook group for allowing me to show you guys off. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the amount of people I do wanting to have valley tours to showcase everything to you guys. So if you are 18 and up, be sure to click the link down below to the Dreamlight Valley Adults After Dark Facebook group. They're an amazing group of like-minded humans and just such an amazing and wonderful community altogether. Speaking of community, you guys can follow me on all social media sites linked down below. That's Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. I do stream on Twitch twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm looking to start streaming on YouTube here coming shortly. And if you guys do enjoy this type of content, including anything cozy game related, speed builds, and updates on Disney Dreamlight Valley, be sure to like, thumbs up, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys get a little ding in your inbox every time you post. I am a small-time content creator looking to grow her channel in 2024, and I hope you're here to join me for the journey. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this Valley tour, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!